on the Twitch channel. This is where, well, the channel where Young America seems to want to catch their Twitch shows. And this is one of my favorite shows. This is the Friday night show that gains all the attention. This is it's Simply Don, the Zoom show, but it quickly became called Simply Don, the Pretty Girls Show, because this has become a show where pretty girls go to talk about pretty girl things. So, and it looks like we're in a little bit of
subscription.
All right. I don't know what happened. Hello, Mary Jane. How are you?
Hello.
What happened? What are you talking about?
I didn't know where Mary Jane went.
Well,
of course,
tell me right away if you hear the GPS, but I don't think you should.
We're here with the very lovely Mary Jane. You can say hi.
Hello.
And of course, let's not forget Monica Lopez, Mojo Yoga. Hello. We're waiting for Hollywood Harry. Old Man G, who is our moderator, he is also with us. Hello, Old Man G. How are you?
Oh, good. Hi, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Has anybody come in the chat yet? It says 2 viewers. Is young Jack here?
Maybe not right this second, but he'll be here shortly, I'm sure. Global Comedy 210 and Mama Lex are here.
Uh-oh. Where is Hollywood Harry?
Well, text him.
Yeah.
Or maybe call.
He's in a different country, so he may not know what time it is.
That's right.
And we don't know what country.
That's
so we don't even know the time zone.
My guess, we will not see him tonight.
Uh-oh.
Can you read those things up there, Old Man G?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Tollball Comedy 210 says hello, Simply Don the Twitch, the Pretty Girl Show, and Mama Lex says hello, Dawn, hello, beautiful Mary Jane and Heart.
Oh, beautiful
Hello.
Mary Jane. Not Pretty Girl Dawn, no. Oh, okay. Not a big deal, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dawn, you look very pretty today.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering how long it would take somebody to say that.
Mama Lex says, oh, Dawn, stop it, you're pretty too. And Quinn says, hello, pretty girls. Tollball Comedy says, all of you look very pretty tonight. Oh, man, G Gaming sounds pretty too. I don't think I'm allowed to sound or look pretty.
Yeah. Well,
we have to keep the boundaries realistic and stuff.
I don't know what to do. I don't see Harry here.
Did you call him?
I did. Hey, Don, can you shout out the Cinderblock Boys? Hell yeah, I can. Hello, Cinderblock Boys. Do I know you guys?
Don, you did a very good job shouting him out. Let's oh man, G, am I correct on maybe that's not that's a topic that could get us a lot of hate?
Sure.
Not from them. So you did a great job, Don, and we thank you, all our supporters, and we just don't want to get into anything controversial.
They just wanted me to give them a shout out.
And you did a beautiful job, and I think that was wonderful.
Are they not good people?
Don, I asked you to please stop talking. I think you did a great job with the shout out. I'm very happy with that, but I'd say change subject real quick. We don't want to get the haters back to stalking us again. And these people had nothing to do with that. Did I explain that right, Omanji?
Subscription.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, for those of you that missed the Simply Down the Instagram stream, we did that between 8 and 9, and now I'm doing the Pretty Girl Show. This, of course, is a show where pretty girls get together and talk about pretty girl things. Right after this, I have to kind of hustle and get over to, I hope it's, what's the club I'm going to?
Whiskey. I believe you're going to the Whiskey.
The Whiskey A Go Go.
Whiskey A Go Go.
And I'm bringing up the band Punk Rock's band from Los
Legends.
Angeles, The Zeros.
Yay!
Then I'm going to the Comedy Store right after that for midnight.
And if you saw
spot.
the Ding Dong show this past Monday, you saw the lead singer of the Zeros performing.
Yes, you would have. He wrote a song about the Ding Dong show. I'll be honest with you. It's not as good as Marianne Peterson, but Marianne doesn't.
Oh, there is.
anything.
Is Hollywood Harry in France?
Is Hollywood Harry here?
Is he in France?
He may be.
I'm here.
Hey, Harry.
All right.
Hey,
Hello,
how's that?
Harry.
Hi, Harry.
What's up?
Thank you for joining us.
I'm in bed, just letting you guys know because it's 6:30 in the morning here.
Is it 6 in the morning?
Oh, well, thank you,
man.
thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you. Did you
All right.
see? Did you see Bruce Springsteen last night?
No, tonight.
Tonight.
Right.
Okay. God bless
Yep.
Don Barris. Ooh, for the
Yep.
first time. Who is this? Oh man, gee, I can't see it. Who is the first time chatter?
Izuna drop reel. I don't know. I guess that's how you say that.
The Doors were the house band for the Whiskey A Go Go.
Is something on the
wondered if
keyboard?
they'll be there tonight.
Don, is something on your keyboard?
For the laptop?
No.
Change the name for some reason.
Change whose name?
Harry's.
Hi, Harry.
Hey guys, how's everyone?
Everyone's wonderful. I saw some of the bullshit that you've been saying all week.
Don, I on the TV show, I said the way the Knicks lost game 1, they better watch out or they could lose this series. You lose a game like that, you can lose the series and go into a tailspin.
Yeah, you know what? If somebody went like this to me after just sending the game into overtime, I'm telling you this, I would try to do everything to beat the shit out of that team the next time. And
Right.
The Knicks did not do it.
You're absolutely right. And it makes me think now that just a couple little things, not even major things, a couple little things went your way. Detroit could have won that series over the Knicks.
Yep.
They lost that series by like a total of 6 points, I think.
Right.
Between all
And
four of the
one
losses.
of them, they lost the game by 1 point where the guy shooting a 3-pointer was hacked. And then
Mauled.
all he would have had to have done is make 2 of the 3 shots.
Yep.
And they would have won that game. Mary Jane,
Uh,
yes.
I'd like to bring up something that it seems like Hollywood Harry likes more than sports is he made a request last show for Quinn to sing. And Quinn did sing this past Monday at the Ding Dong show.
Did
Oh,
he?
did he?
Who let him do that?
Well, let Oman G explain the situation. Oman G, do you mind? Take it away.
What do you want me to talk? What happened? Like,
Quinn
I don't have a
sang.
video.
No, we don't have a video. I meant verbally explain it.
Oh, yeah, he came out and he chose to sing "Happy Birthday" to Cynthia Brazil. So
How was it?
it's about as average, probably, as you'd expect, right, Mary Jane?
Well, I had him accompanied by a real live musician.
Who?
What band did this guy play in before?
Green Jelly.
Green Jelly, a professional guitarist from Green Jelly, went up with the instructions to follow him and enhance any song he decided to sing. And I'd say Quinn did about as average as a 5-year-old child.
But he did put forth an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mojo she can appreciate that, right?
Yeah, I saw them. I saw him. It wasn't bad.
Mojo, Monica, what was your opinion of Quinn doing that?
I don't think you should do it again. But that one time, that's fine. It was okay. It was. I thought it was good. I thought it was okay.
All right.
Which-
Let's listen to
Monica-
this. Let's listen to this.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
But I had to get away from Mitch. He keeps asking me if his mustache is better than yours, and it's not true. I can't lie to him anymore. Is that room still available? Dawn, I couldn't handle being in a cage anymore.
Okay. If you don't know, that's Romina, and Mitch is pushing her away, and she's trying to see, because I gave her the offer to stay in a room over at my apartment where she would have her own TV.
Cable.
Okay. Yeah.
A lock on the inside of the door instead of the outside of the door.
Right.
Oh wow.
And it looks like she wants to do it. So.
Well, that is wonderful news for the Ding Dong Show. I think her as producer and the best mustache combing producer ever. I think that she would thrive more if she was away from that disaster, Mitch.
Okay.
I have something to comment, please, if I could, Mary Jane.
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you again, Quinn, for retweeting today on our
Jesus
podcast.
Christ.
But I have an idea. Instead of calling Quinn the Virgin, how about we just I think it's a cooler name to call him, Mary Jane, like his own rap name. How about just QTV?
QTV. Oh,
What is it?
QTV. Okay.
What does that mean?
Quinn the Virgin.
Or we could say Quinn the X retweeter.
I like QTV.
Okay, QTV. That makes me think of the shopping network though, for some reason.
Yeah, kind of, right? Damn it.
Yeah.
You're right.
How about we just
But it
call
makes
him
him
the
sound
Virgin?
cooler because I want him at some point to not be QTV anymore.
Well, Hollywood Harry, he might need some hardcore coaching.
All right,
That's where
get
Don's supposed to come into play.
Okay, let's get to the Mary Jane 6-pack.
How
Okay.
about Q-tip?
This is 6 games.
I think there's a
We're gonna start
I
out
just want to help him.
with the UFL game. We got the Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions in a fight for first place in the entire UFL. Mary Jane, we got the Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions. Who are you gonna go with?
Okay, hold on. Mommy, what is the UFL? What sport is the UFL? I don't know. You got to tell me. What sport is the UFL? Mommy doesn't know. What sport is the UFL, Don?
It's spring football.
Okay. Oh, I'm contractually obligated to pick Michigan.
Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez.
Uh, Well, I'm just gonna go through, but with this app, the app that says, which has been failing me the whole all the time. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna say the Panthers.
Michigan Panthers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Jack here?
No, I don't think he's making it.
Why?
He's at dinner in Hawaii.
Oh.
So Hawaii is more important
Oh.
than the Mary Jane six pack? Is that for real?
I don't. For him, I don't think so. But he's probably when he's with his family in Hawaii, he probably can't slip away.
Okay, let's go over to Harry. We got the Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions. You want the point spread?
Yes.
Michigan Panthers point 1.5. One and a
Um,
half.
They're minus 1.5,
Plus 1.5.
and Birmingham's home.
Yes.
I'm not writing these down, just letting you guys know because I'm in the dark here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hello.
We've
Okay.
Oh,
noticed
wait,
that.
wait. We have Jack. He's here.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hello.
Nice, Jack.
Aloha.
Aloha is right. All right, so Jack, do you have a choice? The Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions? Do you have a thought yet there, Hollywood Harry?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a pretty low spread, and Michigan's on the
1.5.
road,
On the
which
road,
me,
and it's a battle for first place.
which means if they're making the line that low and Michigan's on the road, that means they're probably the better team. But
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna take Birmingham. I'm still gonna take Birmingham.
You're going to take Birmingham, and Jack takes the Panthers. Let's go out to Old Man G.
I usually have an anti-Panthers rule, but I can't. Birmingham supersedes that, so I'm going to go with the Michigan Panthers this time.
Okay, all right. All right, next game in the Mary Jane six-pack. We've got the Oklahoma. This is for Saturday's game. The Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mary Jane.
What are the mascots, please?
Thunder is a lightning bolt, and the T-Wolves are like a
Timberwolf.
Timberwolf.
Well, I think the thunder would be the boom instead of the electric zigzag in the sky.
Well, it's a
And
cloud with a lightning bolt, so I think so. It might be the both combined.
Okay, does anybody know this was from a tour shirt of a huge band where it said "No Bozos"? Does anybody have any idea what band used this? And I don't think we should let Old Man G guess. Anybody know which famous band went on tour and this was their tour shirt?
Was it AC/DC?
No, it was not.
And just FYI, I wouldn't guess because I do know the answer, and I respect the integrity of the game. So
Monica,
Was
you
it
got
the
a guess?
Sleazebees?
Oh, how many guesses do you get?
Van Halen.
What's that?
Van Halen.
It is Van Halen.
Oh my!
Did you
Nice,
know that?
Mojo.
1982, Van Halen
Hello.
tour. How'd you
I
know
didn't know
that?
the difference.
How'd you know that?
Me?
That's yes.
Well, every time I see your shirt, I always I see where the shirt comes from when you take pictures of it.
Yeah, but
So.
this hasn't gone up yet.
No, oh, okay.
So, all right. So let's go. Did we get your Oklahoma City Thunder? Who'd you go?
Okay.
You went with the Thunder, right?
I did not. I think that the yes, I'm going with the thunder because thunder scares doggies and doggies are like wolves.
Okay, good call. All right, let's go to Monica Lopez. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Let's see. It's saying here. Okay, I'll just go Thunder.
Thunder?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we go out. What happened to Mary Jane? Now we go out to Hollywood
Oh.
Harry.
The point spread,
What,
please.
what? What am I, Mom, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to read a message and I'm being on show.
Oklahoma City minus 2.5.
Boy, Minnesota's looked very lethargic in the first two games. I will say that, still Oklahoma City is the 1 seed, and they're playing like a 1 seed. But 2.5 points, you said?
Actually, I said 2.5 points. Yes.
Reluctantly, I'll take the 2.5, and I'll take the Wolves.
Whoa. What about Jack? Oh, Jack said hello to Hi Fi Protege, but we need your pick. Jack, Oklahoma City Thunder or Minnesota
He picked the
Timberwolves?
Thunder
Where did he pick that? I don't see it.
above. Its messages was scrolled.
Okay. All right, our next game in the NHL, Mary Jane, we got the Carolina Hurricane versus the Florida Panthers.
I didn't pick, but I'll take the Thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. You picked the Thunder. Okay, Mary Jane, Carolina Hurricanes versus Florida Panthers.
I'm gonna go with Hurricanes.
Okay. Monica Lopez.
Let's see. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna go with saying the Panthers, but aren't they from Florida, right? I'll go with the Panthers.
Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jack. Do you have a pick? Panthers again. Okay. Let's go to Hollywood Harry.
Did you know, Don, that I got a stat for you? The Carolina Hurricanes have now lost 14 consecutive conference final playoff games.
Did not know that.
14. With that said, they're going up against the two-time defending Eastern Conference champs, and Paul Maurice is the Florida head coach, and me and him have a history with each other.
What's your history?
Well, it was when he was the head coach of the Winnipeg Jets, and I was sitting directly behind the team on the bench, right behind them in the front row, and the game was going to overtime against the Coyotes, and we got through overtime, so it went to a shootout, and you got to fill out a slip of 3 guys who you want to have the shootout for. And I'm at that little crack in the glass. You can hear people. You can hear what they're saying. They can hear what you're saying. I yelled to him through the glass, "You're really going with those 3 bums? Those guys are slugs." And he turns around and looks at me. And I got these shorts on that got like 25 different colors. And he says to me, he looks me up and down and says, "Nice fucking shorts." And he turns around, and then the shootout happens, and the Coyotes lose, and the Jets win. Instead of him celebrating with his team after they won, he turns around directly and looks at me and stares at me. And I give him the nod, and I give him the tip of the cap, and I said, "You got me, Paul. Congratulations." He shook his head and smiled, and then celebrated with his team.
So is this feud over?
I'd say it's over. I gave him. He got me, and I gave it to him. And by the way, this guy is also, who else can say, as a head coach in the NHL or any sport, Don, 6-0 lifetime in Game 7s.
which has nothing to do with what's going on here.
No, but I will take. But with that said, I'm still going to go against Florida. I'm going to take Carolina.
All right. Did Jack pick his yet? Oh man, G.
You said Panthers again, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Wow.
Who would you like, oh man, G?
I usually, like I said, have an anti-Panthers rule, but today I'll go double dip on the Panthers.
Okay. Now, after tonight's big loss in Game 3, we got the New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Mary Jane.
So you're saying that somebody choked out a Knicks player and they didn't defend themselves?
No, in Game 1 of the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks, there was a player that shot from outside. The ball hit the back of the rim and went straight up and went in. He thought he had backed up far enough to make it a three-pointer, so that would have won the game right there. But what he did, it was only worth 2 points. But after he made the shot, he started acting like he was choking himself, and he was looking at their bench saying that they choked.
So which team was being bad sportsmanship?
Indiana.
I don't like that city or state any either. So as much as I'm not really a fan of them, let's go with the Knicks.
Okay, let's go over to Monica Lopez, who right now is in her yoga gym / dog daycare center. Oh, look who got in the bed. They're both there now.
Yeah, they had to take a bathroom break.
Okay.
You
Knicks and the Pacers.
know, I really want I want the Knicks to win, so maybe I shouldn't pick them, but I'm gonna pick the Knicks, but I have a feeling that they're not gonna win. But I want the Knicks, so I'm gonna pick the Knicks just because I want them to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the Knicks. Let's go over to Jack. Jack is saying, what is Jack saying?
Nothing yet.
Jack, can you give us your pick? And while we're waiting, how about you, Hollywood Harry? The New York
Spread,
Knicks
please.
or the Indiana Pacers?
Spread.
It's straight up.
Jack picks Knicks.
You don't need to tell Harry.
Oh, you just asked for his pick. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna say that this tailspin continues. I'm taking the Pacers.
Wow. And Jack went with the Knicks. Okay. And let's go out to West Virginia. What are you doing out there in West Virginia? Who are you picking?
I don't think the Knicks will get swept, so I think this will be the game they take. I do think they'll probably win it in 5, maybe. So I'll go ahead and take the Knicks this one.
Knicks. Okay, our next game, Mary Jane, in the NHL playoffs, we got the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh. I think in support of Romina, we must go with the Dallas Stars.
Why in honor?
Because I do not want violence perpetuated upon her if some idiot from Canada gets excited with a team they like winning. He would probably hurt her. So we'll go Dallas Stars.
Okay. By the way, ever since you made the comment you would never pick anything in Texas, it seems like every time you pick a team from Texas.
I agree.
Let's go with
it's not the worst state. There's worse.
Let's go with Monica Lopez.
Let's see.
There's a dog that wants to be on camera. Hello, doggy.
I'm gonna go with hold on. Edmonton. Let's give them a shot. I think they're
Edmonton. Okay.
yeah.
Let's go to Hollywood Harry. We've got
Well, on Friday, today, in the States on FanDuel TV, I gave out Edmonton for game 2 and they won 3-0. So, and I took them for the series. I think McDavid and Draisaitl at home get the win in game 3. Give me Edmonton. I'm with Mojo.
Yep.
Okay, and congratulations, Hollywood Harry, for not picking opposite teams on opposite shows, just so you're not a loser across the board.
I've learned my lesson, Mary Jane.
Jack goes with the Stars. What are you going to do there, old man G?
It's Oilers and Stars.
Yes.
I'll go with Oilers.
Okay. And in our last game of the Mary Jane 6-pack, Mary Jane, it's a baseball game, Major League Baseball, Sunday night. We got the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Jack, you can make your pick too.
Go Blue!
Okay, so you want the Dodgers?
Yes, my second most famous catchphrase on KLOS, the radio show, which will be on more every Sunday night, Fraser Smith show. Go Blue!
Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez. In the Major League Baseball, we got the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Who are you going to go with? You're not going to give an answer?
Who?
Monica Lopez.
Sorry, on mute. The dogs are barking. The Dodgers. Sorry.
The Dodgers, okay.
Yeah.
Jack, I see Jack's made his pick. I wonder what team that'll be. Let's go to Harry.
If Mary Jane's second favorite catchphrase is "Go Blue," can I ask what number 1 is?
Shut up!
Wait, what?
We didn't hear
You cut out at the end, Mary Jane.
Shut up!
I think
Shut
you're too
up,
loud.
Mel. Shut up, Mel. Should I tell him what you're talking about? It's at K-Rock, when we do the K-Rock
KLOS. KLOS.
KLOS. Okay.
Friday, Sunday nights with Fraser
University
Smith.
of Michigan. University of Michigan. Go Blue. Okay, so Harry, what do you like here?
By the way, when I was in the airport in Minnesota the other day, the University of Michigan track and field team was there as well, next to me. I will take. I just think the Dodgers are better overall. Give me the Dodgers.
Detroit lost
Yep.
again today, so they may no longer have the best record in all of baseball. But let's go out to first of all, it looks like Jack picked the Mets, and who are you going to go with there, old man G?
I think I'll go with the Mets too. Their pitcher looks like he might be having a little bit better of a season this year, so I'll go with him.
Well, there you go. That's the Mary Jane 6-pack. So take your money and bet wisely. And remember, never bet more than you can afford to lose. Is that a good saying,
West.
Harry? Is that a good saying?
It's a good saying unless you're a degenerate gambler, then you don't want to hear it. But otherwise, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we have another little segment on this show. This is a little thing with old man G has come up with, and this is Hollywood Harry's Lights Off, Lights On segment.
Yeah, and as you recall last week, I think Mary Jane and Monica can back us up on this, that because Dawn, you weren't here. You had to step out and do a spot at was it the original room last week?
Main room.
Main room.
Main room. Okay. So you were at the main room last week when Harry decided there was a few girls he didn't want to hook up with because of the dudes that they had been with. And he's afraid that maybe they had been used up too much or something. So this week we have the dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So we're gonna.
Don, just so you know, Hollywood Harry was judging the man parts that went into the women more than the women.
Right. So this week we
I
thought
don't know
we'd
if it
just
was
bring the
more
man
than
parts.
women, but it was part.
Well, we wanted to change it up a little bit, and this week bring the man parts. And so there's no actual man parts. Don't worry, Gus. You don't have to look at any. But
Are you in France right now, Harry?
You could say I am.
But would I be lying if I said you were? You think someone's gonna go looking for you in France?
No, but I'm 2 minutes away from the. I'm 2 minutes away from the Belgian border.
Oh, okay. And where are you gonna see Bruce Springsteen tonight?
In France.
But where?
Lille.
Where?
Lille.
Oh,
Is it pronounced the Lul? The Lul?
No, I think it's Lille. But when we went to dinner last night, the waitresses were telling us they were very excited to meet me and my friend because we're Americans. They said they don't get many Americans around there.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. What'd you do to prove what a great American you were?
Probably tipped them a lot better than the French do.
Okay.
And I can say that because my last name's French.
Okay, let's go with let's turn over the reins to the man that created this game. Lights on, lights off. Let's go to Old Man G.
all right. So like I said, this week we're starting with the fellas, and their backup pictures for all these is just But anyways, the first guy we're going with here is Willem Dafoe. Would you hook up with a lady that hooked up with Willem Dafoe? So Don, you go first.
No. Mary Jane?
Old man G, do you have a shoe size? Because that seemed to be a sensitive area for Hollywood Harry last week.
Mhm.
I think all these guys in this week should have a pretty big shoe size if you catch my drift.
Okay,
Based on Hollywood, lore and rumors and such.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Hollywood Harry would be scared away from William Dafoe's sloppy seconds.
Let's go to Monica Lopez.
I'd say he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He'd say, "Oh, that's okay. I'm good with that." He wouldn't be worried about that. That William Dafoe. He seems like a cool guy.
High Five Protege says, "Show it, Old Man G."
I don't know what that means. We
know.
don't have any other pictures that you're not supposed to show on Twitch and
Hollywood
YouTube.
Harry. Let's see who wins this one.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did we do you? Old
No.
Man G? Okay. What do you think, Old Man G?
I think Harry likes Willem Dafoe, and I think he'll say okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the girls are always hot. Don't get in this game. The girl is always hot, so you don't have to worry about the hot. Like whatever you like, it's that. But she just had a lights off thing with this guy a little while ago, maybe yesterday or the day before.
Well, I will say, during the Super Bowl this past year, he had a new commercial, Michelob Ultra commercial, where he playing pickleball, and it was very funny. But I will say this: when he was the Green Goblin in Superman with Tobey Maguire, not Superman, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, he was excellent. He was great, and I would be honored to be able to be with a woman that was with William Dafoe.
There you go.
Interesting. All right. Who's the next one up there?
All right, the next one we have is the madman himself, Mr. Jonathan Hamm.
Who?
John Hamm.
Oh, Sal's buddy.
Is he Sal's buddy?
Yep.
Subscription.
He was at the Knicks game.
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing.
Okay. I'd say no. But now let's go to Mary Jane.
Okay, so my understanding with the rules, Omanji, is a day or two before this person did lights off with the hot chick that Hollywood Harry's being questioned about.
Yes.
So in standards of DNA, this John Hamm's DNA would still be alive and swimming in the very hot girl, whoever Hollywood Harry would want to go lights off with. And judging by the statement Hollywood Harry made, he's probably fraternized with this person directly. And I'm going to say, yes, Hollywood Harry will lights off.
What does
If
that
you've
mean?
shaken their hand, your sperm can swim with theirs.
See, I'm saying he wouldn't because I don't know what this game is. Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry. Monica Lopez.
Monica.
I'd say he's gonna be like, oh, this guy looks like he's a cool guy, like you know, he fist bump him and say right on. So no, he'd be like, yeah, he wouldn't care. Hollywood wouldn't care. Harry wouldn't care.
All right, let's go to Old Man G.
I don't think Harry was a big Madman fan, but I think since like he's been in the periphery of John Hamm, I think he'll be like, yeah, this is a cool dude. I'd be, you know, I think that's fine. So I'm gonna say that he'd be cool with that because I mean he's a super hot chick, you know. So
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
Well, you're right, Old Man G. I was not a Madman fan. I've never watched an episode. And Mary Jane, even though he's cousin Sal's friend and in the same fantasy football league he's in, I've never happened to come across to meet him. But I mean, let's just be honest here. The guy's got no flaws. He's a very attractive looking guy. He's got great hair and great chin. And I would say that if he's banging away on somebody, she's got to be smoking hot. So I'd be fine with it.
Mhm.
Mojo, you're right.
Yep.
all right.
You would agree, Mary Jane? He's a handsome man.
How about you, Old Man G?
How about me? What?
How about you?
Oh, but what do you mean?
I think Oman G gave his answer for Ham.
Harry's already
Yeah.
answered. So
Yeah.
this isn't the pick'em game. Is that what's happening?
I'm asking you. Don't you have an opinion?
Yeah, I gave it before Harry gave his.
Oh. All right.
We're on to the next person.
I don't understand this game at all. Well, we're done.
Well,
If you
Don, Hollywood Harry made an issue last week that he wouldn't want to sleep. He wouldn't want lights off with a specific girl Old Man G brought a picture of because of the dude that he knew had banged her. And in Hollywood Harry's words, if I'm paraphrasing right, wore her out and so made her useless. So now we're just asking which guys would Hollywood Harry accept their sloppy seconds. Did I get that right?
Yes.
I think you nailed it.
Mhm.
I also think Mary Jane, the cannabis, is messing with Don's brain.
the what?
Nothing.
What did you say?
You're the cannabis abuser. Don't you dare
Oh,
turn it
no.
on.
To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit sick.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mary Jane's out of town, so my body's crashed. How come we haven't heard it all from Mummy?
Mommy's right here.
Hi, Mummy.
Say hi, Mommy.
Hi, Mummy.
Hello.
Hi, Mummy.
Hi.
Well,
Okay, let's go to our next person there. Oh, man, G.
Okay. Hold on, let me pull the screen back up. All right. The next person is. Wait, hold on. It's got backwards. Here we go. Former boyfriend of Jennifer Aniston, Justin Theroux.
Ooh.
Who?
Justin Theroux. Have you ever
Oh,
seen
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
the Leftovers by any chance?
I don't know what this game is, so I'll say yes. Mary Jane?
Now, is this person the same person as or related to the Prime Minister of Canada?
That's
No.
Trudeau. This is Theroux.
Right.
Like
That's
thorough.
what I thought too.
Hello. I'll say lights off. Lights off.
Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez.
Yeah, I'm with Mary Jane. Lights off. He wouldn't care. I mean, he's with Jennifer Aniston. I'm sure there's plenty of other ones that, you know. Yeah, lights. He wouldn't care.
She fucked John Mayer too.
Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, she did.
Okay, let's go to Old Man G.
I'll say this dude isn't as famous and like well known as the other guys, and there's probably not any like oomph behind us. I'll say no.
I don't really know how to play this game at all. I really don't. But it doesn't matter because the only thing is, all right, the question today is, would Harry have sex with a woman who has had sex with the person there? Okay, so
Correct.
Okay, so what are you thinking there, Harry?
I'm thinking that he's done some things, but he's not that popular. He was lucky to be with Jennifer Aniston, kind of riding her coattails. So with that, he got very lucky. So that makes me feel like what you're saying is I got a shot, like in Dumb and
Dumb and
Dumber.
Dumber.
But
So
so you're saying I got a chance, but I still don't like that she was with him. So I'm gonna say lights on because
Whoa.
I wouldn't be able to perform because I'd still be too pissed.
Wow. See, I really don't understand this game at all.
it's if would he hook up with somebody after
Mary
they hooked up
Jane
with somebody
explained
else?
it perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, it's would Harry take the sloppy seconds with somebody else?
All
Right.
Because it was
Let's go to the last girl, the last dude here.
well, there's two more, but
Oh,
we
there's
can
two
do the
more?
last one if
Okay.
you want.
No, let's do the last two.
Up next, we have Idris Elba, fantastic actor from The Wire and Marvel Universe, and what else? Other stuff. Luther, great show.
Okay. I don't know if Harry's racist at all.
Oh no.
I don't know. So I'll say, I guess yes. All right, Mary Jane.
I would like to know if Omanji has this information easily. This gentleman's last three conquests.
Marianne Peterson. I don't know. Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
Mm-mm.
Now I'm finding out.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Nobody that I recognize. Niana Garth, Jill Marie Jones, and Natasha Rothwell.
Okay.
Okay.
None of those names sound familiar to me.
All right, Monica, did you have a guess?
I'm gonna say lights on.
Okay.
No, lights off. Hollywood Harry
Okay.
wouldn't care.
All right. And how about Monica? What do you think?
I don't know the girls that he was with, but I don't know if he I don't oh god, this one's a okay, there's no okay. Oh, uh, there's no we don't need to know the shoe size for this guy probably, so um
That's the
I'm
most
gonna say
racist thing I've ever heard.
Whoa.
okay, well I can see something in his pants, that's why something's going on. Well, I'm gonna say maybe he does he doesn't care.
Okay, but let's find out right now. From, well, first of all, how about you there, old man G?
I'll say that he won't care on this one.
Okay, let's go to Hollywood Harry.
I think he's a tremendous actor. I love everything he's in. And I'd say lights off because he's probably with some very attractive women. And again, William Dafoe, I'd be honored in terms of the old guy of the group that old man G's picked here. But this guy, I'd be honored just because he's probably the best looking guy out of the group, and I'd be honored. And I also like him a lot in movies.
Okay, now you say we have. Oh, did the Dodgers win tonight?
I think so. I remember seeing that just now. 7-5, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Finally, we have somebody who's rumored to have a mythical member, so to speak. The one and only Liam Neeson.
Oh.
What do you mean a mythical?
Giant. He supposedly has a giant penis.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't understand this game, so I'll say no. Mary
I heard
Jane,
the same's true about Tennessee Tuxedo.
Okay, that's not true.
Didn't he pass away?
As far as I'm
Tennessee?
concerned.
Oh yeah, he's left the show, didn't he?
Well, if Hollywood Harry's saying what I think he's saying, because that's obviously what's on his mind. Tennessee on Tuxedo's speedos were baggy.
Really?
That's true. Yes, they were.
Maybe they used to belong to Liam Neeson.
Yeah. T squared.
Mary Jane, I think it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna say Hollywood Harry would have to say lights off, because if not, this guy knows how to hunt you down. So let's do with that.
Okay, Monica.
Yeah, he wouldn't care. This guy, you say, yeah, for the girl whoever he was dating needs to be like lights off. Yeah.
And now let's go to old man G.
I think, like Liam Neeson, Harry has a very particular set of skills, and he wants to put them to use. So he's going to say it doesn't matter.
All right.
Well,
Harry.
if what you guys say is true, and he has a huge hog, it's a lot of pressure to come in next. A lot of pressure. I might fold under the pressure, so lights on.
Oh.
Whoa.
Is it more pressure than Liam Neeson following in Leslie Nielsen's footsteps and doing the Naked Gun again? That's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, if you don't know, tonight I've already done my Simply Don the Instagram stream. Now we're just about done with the Pretty Girls show. Next, I'm going over to the Whiskey A Go Go as I bring on the band The Zeros. Then I'm going over to the main room of the Comedy Store to do my set in the main room. Then after that, my set in the OR of the Comedy Store. So I have still 2 sets to go. And I'll be hurrying out of here very quickly. Mary Jane, you got any social media to give out?
Oh, yes, on Instagram, A with the circle, THESMOKING Thank you.
Mommy, do you have any social media to give out?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, let's go to Monica Lopez.
You can follow me at Mojo Yoga, and also you can check out my website at monicalopezyoga.com.
What can we find out on your website? What do you have on there?
If you can get some training or yoga training or personal training, nutritional advice, and any type of if you want information on that. So yeah, you can pay for sessions and all that to come here.
There you go.
I'll move the dogs out.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
the dogs don't stay there.
I have people come here and train with me yoga during the week.
And where
Besides
do
me working,
where do the dogs go then?
I put them out in the other room.
Okay. Do you have any social media there, Harry?
Yeah, on Twitter, at AAO Harry. At the Ringer, on Spotify, the Ringer. I'm at Against All Odds with Cousin Sal podcast twice a week, and on FanDuel TV on Fridays, where I today went 3-0 in my sports picks.
Did you really?
Yep.
How well do you think you did on today's picks here?
I think pretty good. Knicks, I think, are toast.
Let's go out to Old Man G.
You can find me here on Twitch at allman_G_gaming and on YouTube at allman_G. That's cool. And then I have a podcast that's out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It's called Everything After, every.thing.after. It's me and my buddy talking about stuff. He talks to some other people, some bands and stuff. There's some interesting things on there. So check us out. Give us a listen. It's pretty fun, I think.
Are you on every show?
No, I'm on a few so far. I think there's like 6 episodes and I'm on 3 of them maybe.
So you said that you were going to ask me to be on there. If I went on, you'll be on that show though, right?
Maybe. Oh, and I should say too, it didn't show up in the chat for some reason, but tonight I had and not because it's me or anything, but I had my 48th month subscription anniversary. So that means we've been an affiliate for 48 months now. That's 4 years for people who can't do math.
Yeah, that is 4
Yeah.
years.
So congratulations on the 4 years.
Let me see.
Thank you.
What was going on 4 years ago?
A pandemic.
Yeah.
That's hard to believe, right?
And marijuana, Don.
What are you trying to do now?
Oh, nothing. Just letting you know that might be a reason why people want to do things. Or not.
Doesn't seem like the type of thing. Well, so what time is it now over there? Is it like 7:30?
7:30, and it's starting to get bright.
Is it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna
I'm
go
glad you
back
made
to
it.
sleep.
We are glad you made it.
Breakfast ends at 11 here, so that's good.
So will you go back to sleep for a little while?
I hope.
Okay.
I got a long day ahead of me.
Well, you came on and you were the first person that's really gone topless the entire way on this show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mojo. I hope it didn't I hope that I hope Mary Jane is okay with it.
Yeah.
I hope Mommy's okay with it too.
She hasn't shown her face, so I don't know if Mommy liked it.
Mommy was busy watching the traffic as I was driving, and I was kind of trying to pay attention to that too. So I did not fully comprehend your toplessness, Hollywood Harry.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, I want to thank everybody, but now it's time to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you again, Old Man G, as always. You're wonderful. Mojo Yoga, fantastic.
Yeah,
Mary
thank you.
Jane, and again, thank you for calling us all the way from France.
Oh,
Right.
well, hold on, Don. So congratulations to Old Man G for 4 years of being best moderator in the business. And your social media, Don, would you like me to give it out real quick?
If you would.
Okay. Don is at Simply Don1, the number, pretty much everywhere, except for Cameo. If you'd like a cameo, he's the best at it. That's under Don Barris. So is Facebook Don Barris. If you want to support the t-shirt thing, send 2 XL t-shirts to 7190 West Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California, 90046. That's it.
How easy can I get an Uber?
On your phone, you have the app.
I do?
If you don't understand how to do it, just go to the Comedy Store and have one of them do it on your phone.
Okay.
Just go to the parking lot, and then who's ever working the parking lot or whoever's an employee there, just hand them your phone and tell them to do the Uber, or
Okay.
have them help you watch. Let them touch it though, because it'll be easier than explaining to you what to touch. You
Okay.
should have it on your phone already.
Should we say bye, everybody?
Well, wait a minute. Let me just ask this. What does the Uber sign look like?
It is black and it's a U. Why don't you say goodbye to everyone, and you can stay on Zoom with me and I can tell you privately.
Uh,
Let's let
okay.
Old Man G turn it off.
Okay, so I'll see you now.